Sure, yeah, everyone accentuates the positive. What about the negative? That's where I come in. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector. There's a survey out that finds most people can't get enough of things like sunshine and fun and cuddles. Come on, we all know that, right? What about things we don't want any more of? Check out my list of top 5 things we're sick of. Here we go. Number 5, emotional support pets. If you've got to cuddle with an iguana to fly from Dallas to Sacramento, maybe don't fly. Top 5 things we're sick of. Number 4, questions at the gas pump. Cash or credit? Are you a rewards member? Do you want to join? What's with the interrogation? Am I at Exxon or in Guantanamo? Number 3, fitness trackers. We already have something that berates us for not getting off the couch. It's called a spouse. Top 5 things we're sick of. Number 2, tributes to Betty White. You realize she can't hear you, right? And the top thing we're sick of, lists. They're just a way to present a bunch of lame Oh, wait.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
The Chicago Bears fired head coach Matt Nagy. It was a decision that had to be made, said Bears owner Aaron Rodgers. Today is National Milk Day. It's a day to give a shout out to Salma Hayek, J-Lo, Giselle Budget. Oh, milk. My bad. Arby's new Diablo Dare sandwich is so spicy that they're giving away a free milkshake with it. The shake will be helpful, but not as much as a free roll of Charmin would.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Now, I've been getting into shape since the summer. One of the things I love is going to classes at the gym, and my favorite is a stretch yoga class. It's very low-key, designed to get you more limber, which is perfect for an old dude like myself, even though I'm really not good at it. The problem is it's an hour long. Often I only have a half hour a day to work out, so sometimes I got to go for half an hour, then bail so I can work on some weights and stuff. When I leave, I have to walk across the room to get my shoes because that's where the shoe thing is. Then I walk back to the door. No matter where I set up, I got to walk through people. So I try to do it as quietly as I can. I was told by another class goer last week that I'm extremely rude for doing this. So I ask you, am I a jerk? David on Facebook.com/Angry Prospector says, I kind of think it was disrespectful leaving yoga class early. I do yoga when I can, and I never come in late. I never go early. It's pretty much like a church mass. Besides, the scenery's not bad, so maybe it was a jerkish move. What do you think, Rock 107?
Hey, Prospector, I definitely think you're not a jerk for leaving that class because I'm sure you're paying for it, so you have the choice to leave or not.
That's right. It's my money. I can get up and walk out, right?
Exactly.
I love it. Melissa says, no matter what you do, you're going to have to walk through people. You said that, so just try to be quiet about it. I don't think you were a jerk. Andy says, if I were in the class and recognized you, I'd say it's rude, but I'd do it just because I wanted to pick on you. Am I a jerk?
Why don't you just get a spot by the door?
Well, the problem with getting a spot by the door, like they make us put our shoes in this cubby.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. I'd have to go over there to get it, which is on the other side.
Oh, right.
I think they're jerks for not putting the cubby closer to the door.
That's true. There you go. Why don't you bring that up next class?
Yeah, next time the lady tells me I'm rude, I'm just going to flip out and say, put the damn cubby closer to the door.
Why don't you wear flip-flops?
Ooh, there you go. See, you're a genius, man.
There you go. And just walk out and say, see ya. Peace.
Yeah, see, somebody who's way smarter than I'll ever be, man. Liz says, no, everybody's got their schedule. You need to leave. You're paying for the time. And KJ says, I'm on the fence. You knew it was an hour class when you signed up, but I understand you wanted to get the weights in. Maybe you got to alternate your days. Am I a jerk?
Hey, good morning, Prospector. How you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
Good. Just heading to work. Hey, listen, to me, yoga is for, like, mentally stable people. I don't think you're a jerk. I just don't think you don't belong there in the first place. No offense.
I'm not ready for yoga. I'm not grown up enough. I'm not mentally set enough.
You're not, I don't mean grown up, but you're just not, you got to have, like, a mental factor there. And you got a mental factor, but it isn't what you need for yoga.
I'm not calm and centered enough for yoga. In the question today of am I a jerk? For sneaking out of the yoga class early to go do some weights? The answer by the slimmest of margins, I am not a jerk.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Imagine you're in college, leaving soon to go back to school. You'll roll up to Target off Monday Street, maybe stop at Dunkin' on Scott Street, and then pop into some of the stores at Public Square. Somewhere along the way, you lose your wallet. And then it snows. You're done, right? A college kid in Maryland was home for the holidays when he lost his wallet last Thursday. He dropped it and he didn't know where. And then it snowed, so come on, not going to get that, right? And it was filled with Christmas cash. But Saturday, he was getting ready to go back to school when a random guy showed up at his mother's door with the wallet. The guy said he was on his way to work and he saw the wallet in a parking lot. He got the address from the kid's license and all the cash was still inside.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107. Social media gave everyone a voice. Wouldn't it be better if some people had laryngitis? It's the wisdom of Twitter. The most amazing tweets of the week. Twitter handles have been changed to protect the stupid. On Rock 107.
What Do Words Mean says, want the truth? Listen to this show. It's awesome and immune to the facts. Wazeless 2022 asks, how far is the drive from Miami to Florida? And good luck with that, writes Job Ad. Latin teacher needed for an elite private high school, must be a native speaker of the language. DM me to apply.
The wisdom of Twitter.
Never heard of Gathering 34 asks, what do they call hunting for vegan food? You know, like going out and getting berries or mushrooms or whatevs. Serious Questioner 570 writes, if my body is 60% water, why don't I evaporate on hot summer days?
The wisdom of Twitter.
Sure, I guess, says, ignorance is not an excuse for stupidity. And Science 570 writes, the moon is more useful than the sun. The moon gives us light at night when it's dark. The sun only shines in the daytime when it's light out anyway.
The wisdom of Twitter.
And when I find one that stands out above the rest, I declare it to be the winner of the internet. This is a good video. It takes a certain amount of self-awareness to admit you're this wrong about something so basic. So props to this woman. She tells her boyfriend the dehumidifier isn't working in their basement, even though she fills it with water every other day. He has to inform her a dehumidifier takes moisture out of the air.
What do you mean you fill it up? You're supposed to be pouring the water out of it.
Really? I thought you filled it up. What?
You have been pouring water in there?
Yeah.
It's a dehumidifier. What do you mean you pour water in?
I thought that's what you do.
It's a dehumidifier. It takes humid out of the air. Bro, you've been pouring water in that?
I take the thing that you take out to bring upstairs and I fill it up.
Julia. Oh.
I love how he calls her bro. Bro! You want to see the video? It's at rock107.com. Click winner of the internet. There it is. Your winner of the internet for this Tuesday, January 11th, 2022. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and it's time to have a little fun on the phones. I got a message from a woman named Joy, who works at a doctor's office, and she says she works with a girl named Danielle, who can never find anything in her purse. Like, it's a total mess in the purse. She wanted to know if I could call and prank her, so I came up with an idea where I would tell her somehow my keys ended up in her office and have her try to look through her purse for it. Joy helped me out and told me where she was going that day. So, here's me calling Danielle and telling her I think my keys are in her purse. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Dr. Callahan.
Yeah, hi. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, this is Danielle.
Danielle, my name's Rick. I have a weird, interesting problem. Was anybody there from your office at Walmart today?
That would be me.
Okay, go. Look, I know this is going to sound weird. The issue is I have an Apple AirTag thing on my keys, and it's telling me my keys are somewhere in your office towards the back. Are you near the back?
Yes. I don't think I have your keys, though.
Well, I mean, but you were at Walmart, right?
Correct.
Okay, so today I was at Walmart around lunchtime, and that's like noon, and that's when my keys went missing. And I'm looking on my, my Find My Thing apps, like I have one of those AirTags, the little devices that'll help you locate stuff, and it says my keys are located in your office towards the back. And you said that's where you are, right?
Yeah, I don't see any keys here.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out what happened. They either could have fallen in your car, or maybe you could have picked them up and put them in your pocket by accident. They're on a counter or whatever. But
I don't think so.
is there any way they could have fallen in would you have a grocery bag or something?
No, I have my purse, but I doubt they're in there.
Well, could you check?
I'm pretty sure I would have seen your keys if they were in there.
Well, if you could just take a minute and just look, it would mean the world to me. I'm really sorry to bother.
Okay. There's a lot. It's going to take a while. I have a lot of stuff in here.
Okay. Well, listen, again, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but it would really help me out. I'd like to come and get them so I can, get out of my house and stuff.
Okay. Hold on. I'm looking.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't think they're in here.
Okay. Did you look through, every pocket and everything? Because the GPS is saying they're there, in there somewhere. In the back of your office.
It's not in here. I took a lot of stuff out of my bag. There's nothing in here.
You looked through it that quick?
Yes, I dumped everything out. Everything's out on this table. I don't see
Wait a minute.
Any of your keys.
So you have everything in your purse. It's out on a table?
Everything is out on the table.
And you've gone through all of it. Can you just check the pockets one more time?
They are flipped inside out. There are no keys in here.
It's weird. I wonder how it's showing up on the map in your office. It's just so weird.
Are you sure you have the right number?
No, I'm not. I mean, quite honestly, this could totally be a prank call, and you could be on the radio right now. I don't even know.
What do you mean?
What I mean is it's not real. It's a prank call. I don't have any keys. It's Prospector. This is a Prospector prank call, and you're on Rock 107 right now.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
No, you're on Rock 107.
I just dumped my entire bag on this table for nothing.
Joy told us we could call you because you could never find anything in your purse and said to mess with you. So this is what we came up with.
Oh, I'm so going to kill her.
Yeah, go get Joy and have her fill your purse back up.
Oh, my God.
What's a yam bag? A fool, an idiot, a blockhead, a dunce, or an ignoramus. A dullard, simpleton, or a clot, nitwit, dipstick, pea-brain, mouth breather, or cretin.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
Here are the nominees. Nominee number 1.
Last week, a 41-year-old woman in Houston, Texas named Sarah Beam was worried that her 13-year-old son had contracted COVID-19. So she stuffed him in the trunk of her car and drove him to a testing site. Seems right? Come on. When she got there, she admitted that the kid was in the trunk. She told health officials she didn't want to catch it, but naturally, they were concerned and told her they couldn't do anything until he was placed in the back seat. Security footage shows her letting him out of the trunk and putting him in the back seat. It's unclear if he was cool with being in the trunk, but it is illegal either way. Sarah was charged with felony child endangerment, and a warrant is out for her arrest. The son had apparently tested positive at home, and Sarah was taking him to the site for additional testing. And get this, the testing site was run by a school district, and Sarah was a teacher at that school district, so she's on administrative leave now.
Nominee number 2.
This defense was never going to work, but at least make sure the height discrepancy isn't so big. A 37-year-old guy named Brandon Shiak got pulled over last Wednesday in Mankato, Minnesota, which is about 75 miles southwest of Minneapolis. Cops found a bag of meth in his sweatpants, but Brandon claimed it was a mix-up. He said the drugs weren't his and the pants weren't either. He said he borrowed the sweatpants from someone else and gave them a person's name. But they knew it was a lie because Brandon's 5'11" and the person he tried to blame is 4'1". He's facing a felony drug possession charge.
And the winner is...
In a runaway, the mother who stuffed her teenage son in the trunk of the car because she thought he had COVID. She wanted to take them to the testing site without having to worry about it herself, I guess. You're the Yam Bag of the Day. And we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Stay tuned Wednesday morning for more nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day right here on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.